So just starting on the left, we design experiences that are meaningful to people, which means that we think a great deal about who they are, what's in their mind, what do they already know, what are their experiences and skills, what kind of life have they led, so that we are able to lead out from that starting position. And so you'll see, for example, in our programs, we very quickly ask our participants, what do they want to think about? We might have a change in mind, but how does it affect them? And so we deliberately reach out to them on that basis. When we think about guidance for change, we're not the instruction manual people. We provide just enough guidance, what we refer to as Goldilocks guidance, for people to think to themselves, I've got it. I know what to do next. And so I'm ready to take the next step based on the advice and the guidance that you've given me. We do that so that people can make their contributions to a transformation. We don't necessarily assume that what we have in mind for them to do is exactly the right thing. So we give a degree of guidance and we say, well, what contribution can you make to the change, so that they feel a sense of accountability and responsibility and creativity. And we are able to use all of those kind of energetic approaches from people to be able to drive change. When we think about action, we think about removing the gap between intentions and actions. One of our partners is fond of saying, you learn to ride a bike by riding a bike, right? Not by reading the instruction manual. And so wherever we have target behaviors, we design experiences that will exhibit those behaviors so people can try them out right away. In doing that, we ask for people's commitment. We use commitment as a device for change. When we make a commitment, whether it's to ourselves or whether it's to others, we feel a strong psychological need to be consistent with those commitments. You're making a psychological investment, and we use that as a device. We seek commitment from our participants. Connection, it's an overused statement to say that we're wired to connect. It's actually our advantage as a species. We work well in large numbers because it's gratifying to connect with each other, and we know how to do it. Our minds spend a great deal of time thinking about how to get along with other people, how we can work with them, what are they thinking about? And so we deliberately get people to connect with each other in the course of a transformation, also so that they can realize it's not just them changing, but actually it's a group and collective responsibility. Reflection is at the center of everything we do. When people take an action, we make sure that we design an experience for them that is fertile for reflection, so that they have lots to think about, and they are able to notice aspects of that experience that they want to repeat, that can become a forward model for their behavior. And so we give people deliberate and frequent and continual opportunities to reflect throughout the course of their experience. And then insights is our word for getting people to share those reflections. We ask people to share stories of what they're going through, stories that become artifacts of your new change taking place. Now, all of these approaches together, as I said, are approaches that earn the attention of participants in a transformation, so that instead of dragging them along, perhaps they'll lead you into the future of your change. The tactics across the bottom of the slide are referred to our activation tactics cards. And each one of them, there's 48 in total, represent a unique way of thinking about behavioral change, a unique approach that you can apply that will enable people to do things differently. So they're experience, design, tactics. And we bring all of these to bear on how we design programs for change, our activation programs.